Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to our day 2 of our strength program. Today we're going to be focusing on lower body strength and hypertrophy. So we brought the volume up so that you can build a little bit more size, a little bit more definition, all right? So we're going to be doing 3 different supersets to begin with, okay? 30 seconds on, and then after each superset you're going to rest for anywhere between 45 seconds, 45 seconds in between. First thing that we have is our isometric squat hold. So Anthony's gonna demonstrate. You're gonna come down to the ground below a quarter squat. So you can see here his back is nice and flat at about a 45-degree angle. You wanna feel the tension in your glutes, feel the tension in your hamstrings and your quads. Posture is upright and core is on. Lots of work here. He's gonna come up after 30 seconds, and then straight after that, we're gonna go into our jumping squat. So you're gonna start in a squat, land in a squat. Nice soft landing, you guys. 3, 2, 1, pretend that was 30 seconds. You're gonna rest 40 to 45 seconds. Make sure to catch your breath. And then right afterwards, you're gonna go back into your squat hold, 30 seconds, jumping squat, 30 seconds, rest, and so on. 3 sets, you guys. All right, you guys, the next thing that we're gonna do is our foot elevated glute bridge. So you could use a chair, coffee table, something to support your weight. Anthony's gonna use this chair, I'm gonna support it. Typically you could have it like, you know, against a wall. We're gonna be working on engaging the hamstrings and glutes specifically, okay? Elbows are pressed into the ground, that way you can get a little bit of lat engagement happening. You're gonna lift your hips up, squeeze your butt, and then come back down all the way to the ground. Typically, I like to float maybe like an inch or 2 above the ground, that way you still have a bit more tension down there. Good. Staying connected to your core, making sure that your hips and your spine are in a straight line. You don't want your rib cage to stick up higher than your pelvis. So just keep that in mind. You want to get those things on lock so that it's nice and secure. And rest. Right after that, 30 seconds, you're going to go straight into an alternating curtsy lunge. So you're gonna start with your feet forward, then you're gonna cross one leg behind. The majority of your weight stays on your front leg. You wanna try to find the tension in that glute on the front leg. Your posture's still up. You can bend forward slightly at about 45 degrees, but you never wanna be hunched over or rounded. So 30 seconds. Cool, then you're gonna rest for about 40 to 45 seconds, and then start again with your foot elevated glute bridge, and then into your alternating curtsy lunge, okay? All right, then for our third superset, we have our step through lunge. Now this exercise is very, very, I guess you can say like challenging for your quads and for your core, because you wanna stay at a certain level the whole time. So Anthony's gonna come down into a split squat position. He's gonna stay low to the ground. He's gonna step the back foot through and stay in this low position back and forth. Stay on the same side, you guys, for 30 seconds. Pretend that you're under a really low ceiling and you don't wanna bonk your head if you stand up. So 30 seconds, and then after that, you're gonna switch sides. Nice. Notice how his posture stays up. He doesn't let the lowness of the lunges rock him too far forward or too far back. Good, go ahead and rest. Go ahead and give it a try, guys. All right, guys, now we've headed into the conditioning portion of our workout. So here we're focusing specifically more so on the glutes, the hamstrings, and the abductors, so the muscles around the outer glutes and thighs. So Anthony's here. You're gonna be taking hold of a band. If you don't have a band to place above the knees, you can get creative. You could either pretend you're wearing a band and imagine the resistance, or you can get a little creative and, use like an old really tight bathing suit and place it at the bottom, or like some pantyhose. I don't know, but we can try it, right? So you're gonna set up in your hip thruster position. You have some sort of elevated surface on your back, either like a chair, coffee table, something. Make sure that it doesn't move, so have it against a wall. Feet are gonna be slightly wider than hip width. Knees are pressing against the band, not letting your knees fall in. Okay, you're gonna lower the hips down and then push back up, squeezing your glutes, making sure that you do not let your knees come in. So you're gonna go for 15 reps. After your 15 reps, you're gonna move your feet closer together, okay? You're going to abduct your knees out and in, out and in. So you're pushing against the band, keeping your hips up the entire time for 15 reps, okay? Then after that, you're gonna drop your hips down a few inches above the ground, okay? Same thing, pushing your knees out, abducting your knees out. Really feeling your glutes engaged. So you're gonna do that for 15 reps. We're gonna go for 2 rounds, you guys. You can rest about 15 to 20 seconds in between. So go ahead and give it a try.